You're actually a headache, you know. You're actually a headache. We're back though. Wafflenomics.
Cheers!
Cheers! Who would have thought?
This has been a year in the remaking. You know how when something new starts, they're like, "Yo, it's a year. This is 10 years in the making." No, we had to rebuild, remake Wafflenomics, but we're back. I love it.
It's actually been a year.
This is the greatest series, bro. I know it hasn't been a year. I don't think it's been a year.
I think it's been like 2 years, you know.
2 years.
I actually think it's been 2 years. Let me check.
It's genuinely been 2 years of my life that we've not been wafflenomicing, bro.
Let me check. The last time that this series was seen, okay, it was a year ago.
Okay.
It was actually a year ago. Yeah. Okay. Cool. At least we're back though. At least we're back.
Yeah, we are back.
Hopping in a sec. Just got pulled into a call.
Oh.
Record cam when we're doing this live, by the way. This is all happening live.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, we got Tripp on the line. He's just he's been pulled into a different call, but we've got him on the way.
So, Niran, FNG.
Hello, welcome, Gem. Wolf.
Since the year since we've been away, right? So the last time that we recorded this, I want to say that Mane had either just left Liverpool.
I reckon
there.
It's around about that time.
Yeah, it's around that time, isn't it? Since then, you ain't really had nothing in the middle like a donut. Do you know what I mean? Like the midfield is not. No. The midfield.
Like a bagel, you know.
The midfield is not midfielding. But somehow you're top of the table.
No, look, listen. What I will say here today, ladies and gentlemen, as a completely unbiased Liverpool fan, we are the greatest.
You're not.
Right? I don't know. I don't want. This is later than scheduled, like later viewing for your TV sets, but we are the greatest.
You're not.
Our DMs aren't DMing.
Wait, who is your DM? Endo. Flipping hell. Just forget.
Wait, I listen, bro. Endo scored a little
Okay,
finesse.
yeah, whatever. But
technical capabilities.
But he's not Fabinho.
Nah, he's not Fabinho.
No, he's not Fabinho.
He ain't Fabinho, bro. But the thing is, Fabinho's not Fabinho either, so it's fine. You know when?
Yeah, I hear it.
When I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When last season I was watching a midfield sometimes of Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, and James Milner. I swear down, it was like I was watching like Charlton Athletic. Genuinely, Fabinho fell off. I don't know whether he was exhausted, to be honest with you, probably for playing so much football over a short period of time. Same for Hendo, same for Milner. We were in every competition right to the end of the season before. So it makes sense, but Fabinho had to go.
Do you think?
Again, yeah. Like a prime Fabinho in this midfield, we are actually winning the league, but he's not prime Fabinho anymore.
I feel like
Listen
you should.
To this.
Yeah,
he's
go on.
gone Saudi Arabia. Have you even heard his name since? Answer that. Have you even heard? Even Karim Benzema's been on a decent amount, and I've still heard of it. I've still heard him, and he's not even been like he was when he was winning Ballon d'Ors over there. Okay. Fabinho might not even still be there for all I know. Kante scored a screamer today. I'm still seeing his name floating around, and he's injured 80% of the season, bro. Like Reece James NHS.
Reece James is finished.
His entire leg is tired.
He's actually a finished footballer. Like
you know, obviously you started playing F1 like in the last year and stuff. You know when you get damage.
Yeah.
And stuff starts going like, so it's light green. Okay, it's lost a little bit.
And then it goes yellow.
Yellow. Okay, you might have to box now. This is getting crazy. Orange and red is collapsed.
Yeah, you're finished.
His whole leg is on red.
You finish it.
Hamstrings orange, knees red, toes yellow, bro. It's just damage everywhere.
So you see with Reece James, before we go back onto Liverpool.
Yeah, sorry, this is a tangent.
Yeah, we already started. This is Wafflenomics for you, right? Yeah. Do you think Reece James needs to leave Chelsea, or do you think leave Chelsea and go to a mid-table. The thing is,
No,
I can't
no,
even say
no.
mid-table
Reece
because he's
James-
not even a mid-table player.
I'll just say Reece James is quality.
Yeah, he's good.
Reece
He's
James
really
is
good.
Genuinely an unbelievable.
But then,
right
how do you prevent all these injuries?
But the best ability is availability. So I was told by Naby Keita when you were playing at Liverpool. Yeah, so he's insane. Like Chelsea, he's below his level because of how Chelsea are actually playing these days. But he should be somewhere better than Chelsea in terms of performance. But can't stay fit, bro. It was the tweet. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is the start of a new chapter."
Oh my days! I'm gonna have to put that
Has
on
that
the screen.
chapter
Oh,
not been printed, bro.
it started, bro.
The book ain't started writing yet.
They just done the front cover.
It's- they done the contents page and then they said we'll call it a day.
That's it.
There's no chapters have been started, man. It's a struggle. I do want to see him get back fit again for England
sure.
purposes as well. I think he's probably like overall our best right back if on an England basis, but just can't stay fit.
Well, welcome, Tripp. You know what I'm saying? Tripp has now entered the building.
Yeah,
Salutations. What's going on? What's happening?
He's late.
We've recruited.
Yeah.
Wafflenomics Enterprises Incorporated.
Late
Industries
transfer.
Limited. Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? You know what I'm saying? They shipped out, you know what I'm saying, to the MLS, man, the talent. They like Deserby. They scouting the young lads, man. It's all good. We here. We,
Yeah, we're international now.
you know
International.
what I'm saying?
So,
We back like, you know what I'm saying? Back like your big auntie during the holiday dinners, man.
oh
It's
my
all good.
gosh, big aunt. Oh my
Shout out
gosh.
the big aunt is everywhere. You are.
So we were just talking. Well, kind of finished on Reece James. Well, we're going back.
Who is also finished.
Who's also finished. Who's also in a split. But we were talking originally about Liverpool's midfield. Now, FNG is saying that if Prime Fabinho is still alive, because he's alive, but obviously Prime Fabinho's not alive. If he was, I should have
Rest in
reworded
peace,
that.
rest in peace,
Yeah, rest in peace. If he was still active, he would have, like, Liverpool would win the league with this midfield with Fabinho in it. But obviously now the dead Fabinho, I was just basically saying like Endo's not really any better than
Nah,
what.
bro. But if it, like Endo, bro, we signed Endo at the end. Like we at no point during any of the PowerPoint presentations in the transfer window were we supposed to sign Endo. There was like Caicedo, there was Lavia. I can't remember who else we actually tried to sign, but there was like 7 DMs on a list, and Klopp was like, "Look, listen, if we
Wasn't it Kefren Turam or something like that, or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Thuram, yeah. Who's the Don from Gladbach as well? Manu Kone.
Kone, yeah.
Yeah. He was on the list as well. And we got to the end and we're like, hold on a second, lads. I don't think we might have overlooked this. And then Endo just arrived, like, out of nowhere, like 4 days from the end of deadline day. So even we didn't really want to, no offense to Endo, he's scored a banger since, but...
Is that what you can talk about? Well, what about his defensive capabilities? What about that?
Next question. Honestly,
But no, Tripp.
McAllister isn't a 6 and he's been a better 6, I'll be honest.
What do you think of Tripp? What do you think of Liverpool's midfield? Do you rate it or nah?
Okay. This is my thing, and I feel like I've talked about this with some Liverpool friends as well. I'm like, from a steel perspective, I ain't gonna lie, it's missing. No 6s. You know what I'm saying? No adjustable 6s
For real.
out
Facts.
there. It's weird because I feel like at this point in the season, y'all are operating without it, and y'all can be fine. Y'all are gonna concede a bunch of chances. You gotta ride your luck a little bit, but it's just empty. Y'all obviously need a 6. I feel like everybody who has, you know what I'm saying, the two eyes, a functioning brain that's not smooth and shit, you can see that you need a 6 in the long run. But somehow they're operating at a level where they don't necessarily. They operate without it. Again, McAllister somehow turned into like a 7-foot monster and stuff in duels every like couple of games. He'll jump out and do something like.
Is he good?
Yeah,
honestly,
he's just not a 6. Like,
yeah.
Oh, fair.
He's good.
Yeah. And none of them are, to be fair. Nobody's a real like again, if the Fabinho prime type before, you know what I'm saying, the disease of baldness really took his like techers and stuff like that. But
yeah, man.
But
it's no joke. Baldness is no joke, man. It's going for us all one day.
You're getting there, innit? You're getting to that level, innit?
No, I'm not. The hairline's there. present and correct.
I'm holding on to my afro for dear life, man.
Yeah, no, for real. When you start getting older, the hairline is crucial. But yeah, I think one player you did get it right with was Szoboszlai. I think he is a very. Do you know it's crazy me saying this, yeah, but I feel like he will go down as an underrated signing this summer because like people are looking at like Maddison as like, oh, this is the best signing that any team's made during the summer, but Szoboszlai's killing it, man.
You know what it is? It's because it's weird. He wasn't like an extravagant signing. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, he is one of the best centre mids we've had already in ages.
Yeah,
he is amazing. Szoboszlai is incredible. He can do absolutely everything. But like, I think it's because somehow people actually didn't know who he was. Like, I went to like an Anfield tour thing. It was like 6 months ago. Or like 5 months ago. He just signed and he just started doing bits for like the first 2 months. And there was like a Liverpool legend there that was doing a talk. And he was asking the fans like that were there in the room. And he was like, this is a Szoboszlai kid. He's unreal. Like, who even knew who he was before he joined? And no word of a lie, I was the only one that was like, yeah, I actually
knew.
Been about.
Yeah.
Bundesliga, not like the league. We played against him already in the Champions League. So somehow, under the radar, he's just kind of crept up. But he's incredible, man. He's the greatest. Wearing the number 8, oh, I love it. What a boy.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he adds to the handsome ratio of Liverpool drastically. Let's talk about it, man. To the look to the camera per 90, it's up right now. The stats is really up right now. He's kind of killing the looks, man. He giving Alisson a run for his money.
Bro, expected photo shoots on the right. They're moving up. Because it was basically just Verge. It was pretty much just Van Dijk before. You know, Harvey Elliott was trying it, but he wasn't making it. Now Szoboszlai, yeah, he's
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you though. I listen, I'm doing my little reaction, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok. Shout out to the TikTok crew, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you go follow up Tripp and FNG on there as well. But I'll do my little reactions. Listen, was it Elliott that did the little shift and then he took the shot, the last minute goal against Palace?
Harvey Elliott.
I said tech. I said he's got the tech.
Saying Harvey Elliott's underrated. People just don't like him. Which is, I understand, the way he comes across sometimes is a bit like, whatever, he's a bit up himself. But that's calm, man. That's pause as well. But that's crazy.
That Kamehameha celebration, that was stiff. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know who taught you that. You need to fix that up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Put a step into it. But he's a good player.
He's good.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he's good.
He's a good player. I feel like he's that. I don't want to say like fully Odegaard type player, but he gets people involved, bro. He gets active.
The thing though, but bro, the thing is, yeah.
By the way, I don't even know if he's 20 yet.
Bro, but the thing is, now you mentioned it, yeah. I'm not gonna listen. Odegaard for me personally, is the best midfielder in the Premier League. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, everybody's gonna say, you know, Rodri, or someone will still say KDB, even though he's been Casper the Friendly Ghost for like the last couple of months because he's been injured. Everyone's gonna have their opinions, right? Cool, but
James
for me,
he's been playing
he's been working from home.
Extremely
But for me, Odegaard's the best. But in terms of like what you said about getting people involved in the play and that, yeah, I hear it, you know. And if Harvey Elliott had a manager that kind of invest in time, because you can tell like Arteta invests time into his midfielders, like they have certain roles and duties that they need to fulfill. So he's not just like. It's not Klopp, like, do you know what I mean? Like, Klopp's pretty much just like, oh, yeah, so when they get the ball there, make sure you press there. Not to say that's all it is, but that's what their midfield is meant to do, right? They lose the ball, they get into position, and then they press, and it's very, very aggressive. But, like, Arteta with, like, their midfield, there's certain things that you see him doing, especially when they get the ball, and they start moving the ball around in their possession. If Harvey Elliott was in a team like that, I feel like he'd cook, you know? If he was under like a Pep or an Arteta, I can't believe I'm saying that in 2023. I think he'd cook.
Harvey Elliott and Pep Guardiola, though, what would they even talk about? Like, what conversations would they have? Like, that would be insane. I don't think they even understand each other.
Pep would be asking him about the change room. Oh, I bet that change room is a dickhead change room, innit? Like, I bet they don't got no central heating in there, innit?
No British gas whatsoever in the whole facility.
I hate to target bald people, but I feel like hair would have been a conversation that came up at some point just to break the ice. And I'm sorry. I hate that I'm targeting bald folks in this episode. You know what I'm saying? Off the cuff like this. This is my bad, y'all.
If there's anyone bold watching, Tripp said it, not us, innit? Me and F and G.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me. I did hear Jem say it once, but
Huh?
I didn't. Yeah, not me.
Nah, throw me under the bus is actually insane. That's insane.
Hey, listen, man. My legends are either bald or have a buzz cut. Most of them, man. The Rock,
It's true.
Thierry Henry.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wesley Sneijder.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
But
very bald.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in y'all. I'm just saying. It's just y'all living with it, bro. And y'all rock it. I love y'all.
No hair distractions. That's what it is. There's no distractions. No shampooing in the shower. That's more time to concentrate on your job.
Facts. That's efficiency to me.
Exactly.
All right, so quick one, yeah. Let's leave Liverpool because no one wants to talk about that dusty club anymore.
Alright, top of the league.
Yeah, top of the league.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
right.
Man.
Let's talk about for a brief moment or until we finish this, right? Champions League. Me personally, from what I've seen in the group stage, there's only 2 winners, and it's the same final that we had last year, right? Actually, no. There's 3 winners. Sorry, that's wrong. I'm wrong. So forget what I just said. There's 3 winners. Madrid, City, and Inter.
You're not saying Manchester United?
No. Hey, Man U fans, it weren't me in it. It wasn't Tripp. It weren't me or Tripp.
No, I ain't gonna lie. It was me too.
It was all of us. We all said it, innit? We all said
Hey, nah, they're finished.
Sorry, it's because we haven't done this in this setting for a while, and Manchester United they need to understand where they stand. This could age really badly, by the way, as well, because United are playing Champions League now.
We don't care. Bro, we know they're not winning. I know Bayern lost 5-1 on the weekend, but that it happens. It's a regular thing for Bayern in the Bundesliga to slip up to like the smaller teams. It happens. They are going to get... Listen, if you don't think Harry Kane has rocked up to the stadium with the wickedest evil music in his headphones, just on full smoke, like no words... You don't know who Harry Kane is. You don't know who Bayern are. Bayern are pissed off. Yeah. They're gonna lift them.
I actually forgot they still needed to win. I thought they needed to draw.
Nah, bro, it's done.
It's looking. Again, it's kind of tough to expect anything from Man United. Over the weekend, they got destroyed by Dominic Solanke and payment processor Philip Billing, bro. Straight Billing. They got killed by payment processing. Dog, that's insane.
Just
you expect to survive against Harry Kane? Really?
You know what's crazy about that game as well? It was 3.5-0 because the goal disallowed at the end. It could have been 4. It could easily have been 4. No.
But right now in the group, right? So Group A, we've got Bayern and potentially it could be Copenhagen or Galatasaray.
Copenhagen getting out of that group, we've got to have everyone's got to have a long look at themselves in the mirror if Copenhagen make it out of that group. Even teams that aren't in that group, you've just got to all come together and say, hold on a second.
Hey, shout out to Rooney Bargy though.
Yeah, he's a baller.
He's a baller, man. Shout out to him.
Copenhagen got some ballers, I can't lie.
Yeah, for real. So we got Bayern and Copenhagen in Group B. Right now, everyone's drawing, which is crazy. So it's looking like Arsenal and PSV are going through, which I think, looking at that group, you did probably expect it. But then you could have said there was an argument for Sevilla if they had an actual good manager.
They don't want to be there, though.
They don't want to be there.
Are they going to qualify for Europa League?
No, they're bottom.
At this rate, no.
They have to win.
They'll do it somehow. They will actually do it somehow.
Can you imagine?
94th minute.
Can you imagine, bro?
It's heritage, man.
It's you know what? With Sevilla, it wouldn't surprise me because they're born to be in the Europa League. But I think they're so bad this season that it's just not going to happen, in my honest opinion.
I don't know, man. They were bad last season as well. Did they win the Europa League last season?
No. Who won the Europa League? Hey, wait. I said no too confidently. Hold on. I'm sure they were in the final. Look at us all on Google searching right now.
Yeah,
Joke,
no,
man.
for real. again.
Conference League was West
As soon
Ham.
as
That's-
Oh, it was Sevilla. It was actually Sevilla.
yeah, Sevilla they beat Roma. You're right.
I'm
Yeah. Listen,
dead.
I ain't
That's
gonna
the only
lie.
reason they're in the Champions League.
Oh yeah.
As soon as it was confirmed, basically that we were in a good way to hit Champions League next season, I stopped. I deleted everything Europa League out of my mind, iPhone, everything, bro. Europa League Thursday almost didn't exist for me. I almost deleted everything out of my my
whole
memory
day.
banks, bro. The whole day, I almost
The
did
whole
the
day.
whole thing. It went Wednesday straight to Friday, bro. So too much disdain for that competition.
Yeah,
For
I
real.
can't lie. Yeah, being in it this season, man. When they first started the competition this year, yeah, when the qualifiers were happening and stuff, Liverpool weren't even involved in qualifiers. Yeah, make me understand how they were still tweeting about us when a team from Slovenia is playing a team from Lithuania in a qualifier. Why are we involved? Why is Mo Salah getting tweeted?
It's the curse.
It's the curse,
bro.
bro.
Once they latch onto you, it's too late. They're gonna get the mentions up, bro. They're gonna get them interactions.
They
up off
need
your
it.
Name
They
the
need
entire
it.
Season.
They need
Juventus,
it.
I was seeing Juventus all the time this season, and Barca. I was like, these lot have never been in here before.
They've never had that sort of power in the Europa League.
They
They
didn't even
needed that.
follow Barcelona on
Bro.
Twitter.
They probably knew it was a
Social-
one-off.
Social media man just wide-eyed the whole way through. Man, got like 80,000 Liverpool tweets scheduled. They know what's up. They know what's
They
up.
know
man.
they're doing.
Filthy.
Group C, Madrid spliffed everyone, so that's that. Napoli are going through though, which is good. They've not really had the best. They're not having the best campaign in Serie A. They're not having the best campaign in Champions League, bro. Since my man cut end of last season, it's been a wrap.
Yeah,
It's been a wrap. And shout out to Union Berlin, man. Didn't you do a video? You did it. See, I'm helping the gang, man. Didn't you do a little video on Union Berlin not too long ago? Explain to the people what's going on over there. Who's what's the new history breaking situation?
Yeah, there's crazy stuff at Union Berlin right
Yeah,
now.
go
they
ahead.
sacked their manager, obviously, had a pretty tough start to the season.
Mm.
The Bundesliga and the Champions League. I think they lost like 8 games in a row or something crazy. Sacked their manager. So they've got a new coaching staff, generally speaking. Interim assistant manager is a woman, a former Champions League women's winner in 2010. So it's the first time there's ever going to be a female coach in a dugout in a Champions League game.
Which is mad.
She's not a manager, she's an assistant manager. But
Yeah.
it's the first time it's ever happened, G.
But now it's a W because obviously there's rumors of Mr. Southgate cutting after the Euros next year, and the big name floating around is the England women's manager. And obviously that would be history breaking. I don't see it happening, but I wouldn't mind it because anything is better than the managers that have been linked. I've seen.
I see Calvin Phillips get into another team. I swear, Darren. I swear. It's got to stop, guys. It's got to stop.
Hey, nah, it's sad,
minutes.
bro. It's sad because he was
family,
cooking.
man.
He was cooking, man. It's
He
so
was
sad.
cooking. He's actually a good footballer. But
He
you
is.
can't- He's on work experience at Man City
Oh
right now.
my days, nah. Turn off your
That
camera.
is an
Work experience is
internship, bro.
rude.
Yo, have you ever seen Pep do like? I feel like he's done this a couple times, but I feel like this is just like the most egregious example. He sat there in an interview the other day. He was like, "Yo, listen, like Pep, like Calvin Phillips, just so such a good mentality, such a good guy.
Yeah,
I feel so sorry we don't got nothing for him." That was the most, you know what I'm saying, grandiose and drawn out way to tell a man he's ass. He ain't got nothing for him in this team I've ever seen in my life. It was just so eloquent. I'm like, dang, you just told that man he ass and he got no future. Like,
Yeah,
bro.
it almost made me feel better. Like listening to it. That's what
No.
Usually he just sugarcoats it, innit? But that, I think I know what you're talking about. That one there is basically like, basically, long story cut short, it's done, innit? Like,
Yeah,
he's
he's
gone.
a nice guy. Well,
Jan.
Christmas meal will be good, but he ain't making it here.
Jan in a bit.
It's-
Group D, pause. Both teams have qualified. Real Sociedad, shout out to them because they're cooking.
That's crazy, man.
And Inter Milan are doing really, really well. Not only domestically, but in the Champions League as well. Lautaro Martinez, everybody needs to start respecting him a bit more. That's all I'm going to say. I think Liverpool should have bought him instead of Darwin Noodles, but that's a different story.
Yes.
You be defending Lautaro hard, dog.
Bro, because that's my guy.
Hard.
That pause on hard,
If
but
I
that's
look
my
back
guy.
at The World Cup final.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He was
Here we
looking a
go.
little bit
Here we go. Here we go. How many players? Yeah, because I'm gonna get mad now. Now I'm mad. Now I'm angry. How many players perform like for their club but don't perform on an international stage? How many players? We could probably list 10 on our hands right now.
Yeah, facts. No, but I hear all of that. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah, there's a lot of players that don't perform on the international stage yet. But have you ever seen?
Oh, here we go.
Who can miss an open goal in the Europa League that becomes an assist, then score a screamer the next game, then miss another sitter the game after that? That is entertainment, bro. I don't even care about efficiency. That is just box office entertainment, bro. That should be pay-per-view.
I don't know if anyone.
Darwin Nunez weekly.
I don't know if anyone's told you, but you're actually the biggest waste man. Like you're actually the biggest waste man. This guy's trying to turn Darwin Nunez's inconsistencies into positives. Joke, man. No, it's not.
On some real though, Darwin Nunez, he's literally the manifestation of pro clubs in real life. Like if you really like consolidated all the energy of pro clubs, it's the wildness.
He is one blue afro away from being a pro club.
It's actually facts. Group E. I don't really care about this group, to be honest with you. It was Atleti, Lazio, Feyenoord, and Celtic. Boring group.
One fire to Atletico, man. We don't like them, man.
I don't care about them, to be honest, anymore. Lazio's gone through, Atleti's gone through, so that's that.
I think Celtic made history by going the longest without winning a game in the Champions League ever. Get Scotland out of the Champions League, man. No offense to you guys. Love the accent. Celtic and Rangers, fierce rivalry, but I don't know how they keep getting the coefficient when they keep losing
and they don't do anything, bro.
All the time, bro. Get them out of there. At least make them do another qualifier.
Actually, shout out to Rangers, because it was the season before. It was like 2 seasons ago, innit, where Dortmund faced them in like the quarterfinals or something like that, or the semi-finals. And that was electric. That was insane. They spliffed us. But
Rangers? Oh, that was the
Rangers.
Europa League.
Yeah, that was Europa League. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm saying that like at least they done something in Europe. You know, Celtic have been here for years doing nothing.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. And then we had the group of death. I didn't believe Dortmund would make it, but they've made it out the hood. Qualified, fully qualified. I can't believe it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Where?
Bellingham should have stayed. Bellingham should have.
Cap. There's no way I would let Bellingham stay at this team. Dortmund stink.
He had to get out of there.
We're like 5th in the table in the Bundesliga. We're terrible right now, man. But yeah, we're through. But yeah, either Milan or Newcastle can qualify. I think no. One of them can qualify. I don't even know who it is. Who are we facing?
I think
we are facing PSG. So yes, either Milan.
That's Milan.
That's tough, you know. Either Milan or Newcastle can potentially go through if Dortmund do the job.
You get 13 points out of that group. That's crazy.
That's insane.
You actually win that game.
Yeah, that is actually insane. I don't think we will.
Some person unbeknownst to me had y'all last in that group. I don't know who it is, but they
say
had dead last.
Cool.
Cool. It could be wild guesses, man. There's a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people making accusations.
There's a lot of people in this world right now.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
It's kind of difficult to narrow it down.
Cool.
You know what I mean? But
been said.
I said cool. Cool.
Credit to y'all though. Credit to y'all. Y'all cooked this group, and honestly, yo, if PSG go to Europa, that would be I would laugh for days.
Bro, that would be insane, you know.
I love we low key need it, bro. We need it.
Europa League admin needs it as well. Mbappe pictures for days, every single week.
Hey, that is some.
The schedule of tweets would be deep,
bro. That is some FIFA 22 career mode type business. That is PSG in Europa League, insane. Group G, I don't care about Group G. Leipzig's qualified, Man City's qualified. I don't give a heck. And then Group H, Barcelona's qualified, and then it's between Porto and Shakhtar. How can Antwerp lose? Antwerp were just there for attendance and group fulfilling. That's it. Because how do you not win one game, bro? Not even get a little draw. Shakhtar.
100% attendance and just 0 performance. That is outrageous, bro. Is it their first ever time?
I'm not even too sure.
I think it's their first time winning. Well, I don't know if it's their first time winning the Belgian League, But
this is a tough ass orientation. It's not even that they lost. Like they lost every game. They got put through a table damn near
Bro, every
Goal
game.
difference -12.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh.
that's well,
Like Spike Dudley out here, bro. I
Even
getting put through
Celtic-
everything.
even Celtic don't have anything that bad.
Facts.
That's crazy.
It's true. It's true. But in out of like all the teams potentially qualifying, who do you realistically see winning the whole thing? I'm gonna go Real Madrid to win the whole thing.
Oh, I can't have Real Madrid win it again, man.
I mean, we had
Not
City last
again.
season. That was a
Yeah,
dead
but
final, by the way.
Yeah, that was so shit, man. I was about to say, but at least it was their first time. Pause. But like, I didn't even want Man City to win because that was the whole point. It
Yeah.
won the Champions League. It's just like dead now.
Such a
You know what, lads? Champions League winners 2023-24. Girona. Don't ask me how, but they're gonna qualify in January and still be in top of the league. They're gonna take Antwerp's place.
You're actually a waste, man.
WWE, they're gonna win a Royal Rumble or something, get money in the bank. They're gonna cash in last minute at the final. That's what happened. They're gonna all pull up on the pitch.
That would be so gas. Imagine you could just do that, skip the whole Champions League route, just arrive in the final. Like,
Oh,
Man City
you're
win.
actually a waste, man. I really thought this guy was gonna give a legitimate name like Inter or like Real Sociedad. Man said Girona.
Oh.
And do you know what the dumb thing is? I really scrolled down as if I didn't just read the groups. I just read the groups, bro. And I still scrolled to look.
They weren't there.
What about you, Tripp?
Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Madrid would be the obvious answer, and I hate that.
It's annoying.
They on fire, but it sucks. I don't want to say it. I mean, listen, it's Wembley. It's 2024. If the stars could align, the stars could align. If people's fit, am I a madman if I say Arsenal at least get to the final? We could win it.
I forgot about you lot.
Am I wild? Am I insane for that?
I think no. So I think it depends on. Like you guys away from home scare me a little bit. Like you do scare me a little bit.
Yeah.
But
away form on a day were nasty, but yeah, home form, I don't even know. We gotta. The hell, it might be a stranger in our house. We might not even own the keys for it. You know what I'm saying? Something off. But I hear you though. I just have this weird, uncanny feeling in the back of my head that we can actually make a deep run. We can actually make a deep run.
You can, and then if you run into Real Madrid, it's over. Or Bayern.
Yeah, I'm not going, bro.
Bayern, Real is over. Anybody else?
No, Bayern on the very, very low side. Honestly, I feel like if we get Bayern, we'll get the better of them. In my opinion, that might be a revenge tour.
He's got PTSD right now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, and it's solely because of that. I got a Batman level, grudge and hold against them. I buried it deep because we've been in the trenches for so long, but. If we could, that would be historic though. If we get to a deep run and we clap them, man, with Harry Kane in their side, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, deep.
That's crazy. Hoodoo we're beating. That's insane. Hoodoo we're beating.
That's a storyline, actually.
That's
what I'm here for. I'm not here for logic. I'm here for storyline, so that's got my vote. I'm here for it.
Listen, again, the Tottenham spirit of Harry Kane being at Bayern might like offset them being Bayern. You know what I'm saying? Just,
not even winning the Bundesliga, man. So.
Hey, anything could happen. I'm gonna be a wild man today, and I'm gonna say, listen, we could win it. Arsenal could do it. If it's Wembley 2024, I'm spending every piece of money I have in my life. You will see me homeless on the streets after the final.
Damn.
I will be in the venue. I will be in the building if we make it to that final. That's all you need to know.
All right, cool. That's it. So, Tripp says Arsenal. I've said Madrid. Niran, just leave him alone. Just don't.
I stand with Girona, man. Come on.
Say United, man.
You're a little bit in the bad books because City Group in it, but they don't spend that same money, so I'll allow it. But,
say United, man. And then before we go, I just want to kind of ask you both, who's like, which team is like really shocking you in football right now? It doesn't have to be in the Prem; it can be in any league. Like, what team do you think's like really kind of making a lot of noise?
I have two, but they're both a little bit obvious, probably.
Go on.
The first is Aston Villa.
Same,
Unai
mate.
Emery.
Yeah.
I knew they'd be good, but they are going
In.
crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
actually look like they're good enough at this moment in time to challenge for the title, which is absolutely like, bro. Did you see the stats against Man City?
They took,
Man
bro.
City 2 shots, Aston Villa 22.
We need to start
Are you
respecting Emery.
insane?
We need to start respecting him.
Yeah, we actually do. We actually do. It's no longer evening.
Yeah.
Well, no, it is. It's no
it
longer
is.
evening. It's actually evening now. Like, we've got to change the word in the dictionary.
He's actually doing. He could do a Leicester, you know. Like
I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out. The only thing I would say is like away from home, we got to see it consistently because you draw. I think they drew to Bournemouth and stuff like that. Even though Bournemouth are a decent side and stuff, and can he keep the same style of play up at the end of the season when his whole team is dead tired and shit? They got the Gatorade 2K symbol under their names. Like, can we keep that going? But outside of that, listen, I agree. That's one of them. Aston Villa been flying.
And then
The
who was
only
your
thing is the
second?
rest of the league's a bit stronger stronger than it was when Leicester won the league as well. Like, when
True,
Leicester won the
true,
league,
true.
no offense, but Man
Everybody
City
was dead.
shit. I think we finished 10th that season, no 8th, and Chelsea finished 10th that season. It was insane.
It's
but
true.
Yeah.
Second one's it's got to be Leverkusen, man.
Fairs.
Unbeaten in all competitions.
Fairs. I can't even
Nuts.
knock it. I can't knock it. I can't even hate. Yeah. Fairs.
He had my two. Yeah, he had my two pretty much. I'll add one more though. I'll say Everton. I out of all people, yes, that's a
I hear it.
Everton.
No, I hear
with
it.
With the point deduction, with all that, the way they've been playing this entire season, low key, they should be pushing for like 8th, 7th spot. They should be in that upper half of the top half of the table. You know what I'm saying? The lower side of the top half. Like, Dice ball is crazy, bro. Stone Cold Steve, you know what I'm saying? Steven Dice, whatever you want to call him, bro. Ball head cracking bottles over people's heads, man. You saw how he did Chelsea? Again, Chelsea's like crap anyways, but still, you got to do a job. And even with the point deduction, they might get that repealed. So if they get that repealed, they're ahead of Chelsea by like some points. You can't discredit the job he's doing. Again, dead Everton of years past. That seems really behind him. You gave this man, you know what I'm saying, like, you gave this man heritage. You gave him a bunch of black players that could be very versatile and work for him, bro. It's a wrap. It's honestly, it's dark sentence for a lot of these people, man. Mid table's gonna be real shook because Dice is making a good run.
I hear it.
Dice really discovered something when he met Ducouré. He was like, hold on a second. This might actually be the way forward.
He might actually be a midfielder. He actually might be a good midfielder.
Oh man.
I think for me, I've got two. The first one is actually the incorrect team that Nira mentioned, which was Girona. I think
Oh,
they.
yeah. How did I do all that?
Yeah.
How did?
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, they're moving insane. And I think just for, like you said, storyline purposes, I'd really like them to do a madness. I do think it's a bit unfortunate though because Jude is having one of the best seasons I've ever seen for a midfielder. So I feel a bit sad if he didn't win it. Yeah, bro. Let's not even talk about that because we'd be here for another half an hour. Jude is insane.
Yeah,
Next week. But what he's doing is insane, and I feel like if he doesn't win some sort of silverware, it will be a very sad season. But Girona cooking, man, you know, and obviously they're part of the City group. If no one knew that, so it's part of their DNA. Do you know what I mean? To be successful, and then
they don't spend. It's not like they're spending like I tweeted about this, and everyone was like, "Oh, they're City group." That's why I was like, they're not going out and buying.
They're not.
The Yaya Toures and Aguero, bro. They're key players like a guy who I saw him on FIFA 2 years ago. He was 64 rated, bro.
I know why Niran likes the team.
Why?
So, cut the story very short. In 2018, myself and Niran got flued out, and we went to Germany with EA. We've mentioned this story a bunch of times. Yeah. Niran's there, being all professional. You know, got his list, getting all his content done. Yeah. And then he discovers this wonder kid. Oh. And he didn't know who this man was, where he was from. Well, he knew where he was from, but he didn't know where he'd come from. But he's like saying, oh, he's got the best potential in the game. And his name was Tisgangov.
Yeah.
And now...
My Ukrainian brother. Always for them.
And now he's at Girona. He's been there for like 2 years and he's cooking. So it all makes sense for Mr. Niran. Fair enough.
Known ball. Pause.
Here we go.
Day one.
Here we go. Here we go. And then,
Nah, bro, I didn't know who he was at the time, bro. I was just like, yo, this name's crazy. You know?
and then, yeah, and he had mad potential though.
Yeah, it was crazy.
My second team is OGC Nice. They are currently second in Ligue 1. Doing very well. They don't have the best team really. They're up there with them.
Up there.
They're up there. Got a couple players. Atal is still there, even though he's kind of been cancelled. They got Tadibo. They got they got a team. Never mind. They got Thuram. They've got Bogger. They've got Diop. Okay, they got a team. Never mind. Forget what I said. Forget what I said.
Sanson plays for them? Is that man still employed by anybody?
That's
crazy, yeah, because he spent like 2 years on the bench at Villa and just didn't.
They got a team.
Can I just say one guy actually at OGC Nice I forgot about? Dante.
I can't believe he's still playing football.
Seven.
Is he actually?
His picture here is when he was playing for Bayern. And it's
he's
40.
40.
You know, Messi spun Boateng in. He was like 33 then. That's insane.
And he's actually starting. 15.
Yeah, and he's slapping as well. He's actually been really good this season as well. So shout out to Dante, man.
Shout out to all them clubs, man. You don't need super money to do amazing things. You just need to build the squad right. Something that Liverpool's not doing. But anyway,
Top of the league, jeez.
say night. I can't even talk because West Ham. Anyway. Anyway, that's it for Wafflenomics. Huh?
Next question.
Yeah, that's that.
Holding 5 to Fulham is insane.
I said that is the end of the episode.
Shout out to Wolby, the league's best rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Helping crashing it on them. Man.
No, who does he think he is dropping a mixtape in the change room? Is he dumb? Is he actually dumb? Like, I've seen it, and bro's really dropping a mixtape, and I'm like, bro, you have to remember you got relegated from Arsenal. Like, you're not him. You're him, but you're not him.
And he's still done an EP diss track.
Cool.
No Vaseline pose. That's crazy.
Cool.
It's a crazy verse. It's a crazy verse.
Man,
Cool.
That's crazy. Man.
Cool.
I wouldn't have it, Jem. Personally,
Cool.
I wouldn't have it.
Cool. Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing?
At least Ajax are top 5 now.
Yeah, that's good for them because that it was looking scary.
Crazy that's happened so
Yeah.
quickly, bro.
I mean,
Like,
this is what
25
happens.
minutes ago.
This is what happens when you have balls to sack your manager. This is what happens.
Yeah, facts.
They got rid of the manager. W. It's simple. It's real simple, bro. This manager was basically, no disrespect, Tripp. This guy was basically Tripp turning up to work. Like, this basic, it's literally like Tripp. It's literally like Tripp, yeah, handing in the CV, yeah, and saying that I actually can manage, getting the job, and then just turning up and being like, hey, listen, just get the ball from back to front and try and score. That's the tactics. No, bro, no passing patterns, no rhythm play, no nothing. This guy was just sat there, just enjoying the fact that he managed to get 11 players on the pitch.
Yeah.
Insane.
The team sheet. That's anything else was a bonus, man.
I'm not even mad at that comparison, bro. I would have turned up and I wouldn't have said nothing. I'm out of my depth. I wouldn't even had a motivational speech. I feel like I would have said the wrong shit and I would have conceded more. Like, I'm just gonna hold off. Y'all got it. I know what to do.
Them halftime talks must have been insane, bro. Like, what do you say as a manager of no man? Them deep it. As a manager with no tactics, what do you actually say at halftime? You've got no tactics, bro.
You gotta pull a Roy Hodgson and say the most depressing things ever, and just you're defeated at this point. You just gotta claim it. You
just gotta fall back on motivation. Literally, you just gotta be like, you know what, guys, listen, you can't lose this game. Otherwise, like, you're the worst Ajax team ever. You just gotta no tactics, just pure emotion, and inshallah, that's it. That's all you've got to get by on.
I hear it.
If you don't know anything about ball, about tactics, and start going, "Hey, listen, right? So, hey, the wing backs here, want you to push forward a little bit more into the interchanges. Everyone's gonna find you out, bro. You're done. You just got to start doing motivational speaking every week."
Oh, you're dumb. You're so dumb, dude.
You gotta pull the Arteta, man. You gotta pull the whiteboard, start drawing stuff, man. You gotta just the light bulb. You know what I'm saying? Communication, connectivity. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get right to.
Oh man, you lot are dumb. Man. But nah, shout out to you two. We're back. Wafflenomics. We're gonna try and be as consistent as possible. Yeah, even if I have to blam down Niren's door every week.
That's fine.
That's
I'll
fine.
be
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I'll be there.
yeah. So we're gonna be here every week. So make sure you subscribe and subscribe to. You don't need to subscribe to Niren because he's up there. Actually, before we go, let's give a clap to Niren. Big 700k. Come on, man.
Come on,
Big
now.
700k. Come on, man.
My guys, thank you very much.
70% there.
Shout out the Unpopular Opinions crew and the Wafflenomics crew.
Did you get it? Come on, man.
Appreciate it,
Go.
Come on, man.
We
So
on
yeah,
the way, baby.
we on the way. So yeah. No, jokes aside, follow Niren on all socials and his YouTube channel. Links will be in the description. Follow Tripp on all socials, YouTube as well. He actually does gaming stuff as well. So if you're interested in like generic games, you know what I mean, like your Sonic the Hedgehogs, your Last of Us, all of that stuff. If you like gaming stories, if you wanna immerse yourself into, you know, a little script, you know what I'm saying, little video essay, then Tripp's there. Do you know what I mean? I'll leave his channels down below. And anything you guys want to say?
I'm about to say that gaming channel is the only place I'll be serious on this internet. Everything else is straight foolery. So I'm about to say that's the only expectation. But hey, listen, I will say it's good to be back, man. It's been a little bit, man, and the squad is all assembled. You know what I'm saying? I think what's it called? Jim's in his room with the eye patch. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Nick Fury.
Cool.
Assemble the Avengers and all that.
Cool.
But listen, we here, baby. We here. I'm happy to be here. Let's get to this Wafflenomics, baby.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
go.
And shout out to people listening on Spotify and Apple and all of that, because we're doing up audio
Yes,
as
sir.
well.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, we got the audio listeners, all right.
Say
No
nothing.
visuals on the radio.
That's it, no
Yeah.
visuals.
No.
Hey, Spotify actually do visuals, but that's a different story for a different day. Anyway,
Yeah, you're right.
shout out to everybody. Liverpool stink, Arsenal stink, West Ham are massive in a bit longer.
They definitely stink.